And we're back with some more Riftbreaker. And it's time for the final assault, or the final mission, whatever you want to call it. However, this year, this is not our home planet. In fact, this here is our expansion planet. If we check here, we are actually on our Hazanite concentration. This is a little mission we did, and then we turned it into a permanent settlement. And then I was like, well, if we're going to get attacked at our main base, why not just move all our storage, our ammo production, ammo storage, armory, science, everything's moved here. I've moved all that expensive stuff here because it only gets attacked from this section over here, and we just keep killing everything with a whole bunch of turrets. It's really nice when you know exactly where the enemies are going to come from every single time. It does make it a lot simpler. So we have moved just literally everything. This is basically our core industry is all on this map. You know, I'm going to have to do a tutorial on this because I think this map is probably the best map to build all your base on. Anyway, let's go back to our home base because I think we can make a few minor adjustments there now that everything's been moved over to make it a little bit more resilient to the upcoming final raid. Just one thing before we go any further is, if you're looking to hammer out the last of the research and you don't like hanging around and having to deal with everything because you can't really hang out somewhere alone and not get harassed, can you? Well, technically you can. Right now we're on, which planet is it again? We're down here on the Stregarost nest. This one seems to be the perfect place to hang out and do research where you won't get bothered. I basically just started in the starting spot, and then you don't even need invisibility as far as I'm aware, but you can just hang around here, nothing happens. There's no rains, no acid rains, there doesn't seem to be any negatives that actually damage you. So you could literally just put this on, leave it overnight, and let it hammer out all the last of the research that you've got going on. Just a handy little tip if you're looking to knock out all the research and you don't want to be at your computer while it's happening. Well, getting back to defending our home base. This is the only unmovable thing we've got, our headquarters. You can't sell this, you can't relocate it. This is going to be, well, stuck with us. So we need to decide where are we going to put everything else. I'm thinking we're going to get a bunch of water out of here, run a whole bunch of plasma power plants, make this place an impenetrable fortress, and then, well, the rest of our base, we'll see what happens. All of those scattered outposts, I'm pretty sure they're going to get destroyed during the final wave, but at least they'll slow down the enemy. In theory. First things first, we need an unassailable power core. So right here, we've got 3 pumps. They're going to pull out 600 mud per second. That 600 mud per second is going to get turned into 600 water per second by these. Then all we need to do is go into power and find ourselves our fusion power plants. Now, if we hold in the Alt key, these things crank up to 7,000 power per second, and they only consume 100 water per second, meaning we should be able to stick quite a few of them here. I'm thinking, you know what, we'll put 1 there, we'll put 3 this side,
Iron deposit
then we'll put 3 the other side. They're going to output superheated plasma into the middle, or plasma into the middle, so we're going to want to do stuff with that plasma. And why can't I place you there? Please say hello to the newest fun grenades we found. They appear to be some sort of weird black hole grenades that suck everything in.
Iron deposit depleted.
They slaughter some of the smaller enemy types, but they only tickle the larger ones. But still, pretty fun to work with. Oh, go away. They're really niggly at this point. Anyway, we're going to deal with some of these small ones and get on with the building in a second. So there we have 6 fusion power plants. That is a lot of power. Also, how much plasma are we getting? It's 2,400 plasma. We're going to need some of that plasma to run the rift generator we're going to be using. And also, it's required by some of the turrets, it seems. So these artillery turrets, heavy artillery towers, require 25 supercharged plasma. Oh wait, supercharged plasma. What kind of plasma do we have? We just have regular charged plasma. How do we make supercharged? You know what, before we start messing around with the plasma, we're going to want to see exactly how much it requires to run this. If we check on this sucker here, this requires 50 supercharged plasma to run. So we're going to need to leave that much left over for this to run constantly. As well as that, I don't like this down here. This is a bad place for it. So you can actually sell this. It doesn't give you the option if you click on it. Oh. Oops, I accidentally nuked it as well, but no, it's fine, it's fine. So I think we'll move this over here a little bit closer to our headquarters. That's the only 2 buildings you really need to protect as far as I'm aware. Alright, let's check that in. Actually, the supercharged plasma can come from the other side. Oh, we're also going to need water for this? Oh, God damn it. Okay, we'll have to get some more water from somewhere, I suppose. While we're here, we might as well build up all these 3 things. They require a lot of different resources, but yeah, we're swimming in resources right now. And we have huge discounts because of the things we're packing. Where is it? Yeah, each one of these gives us a minus 16%, or is it? Yeah, it's 16 or 18% to... yes, minus 16% to building cost. And we have 4 of them. So everything's very cheap right now to build. Alright, well, we've got water coming in from over this side. I remembered that we have a geothermal over here. Oop, that's actually needs to go up another level. That'll give us 200 water. In fact, we could throw on another power plant, but I don't think we need it. And the best thing about overkill is there's no such thing. We took that water and we threw it into a plasma plant, or a fusion plant. The only reason, though, was so we could get the plasma out of it. This produces 200 plasma. We've converted about 100 of it to 75 supercharged plasma, and we only need 50 to feed the rift station. So we've got some excess, but, you know, let's have a little bit of extra plasma just in case we need it. But over here, well, we've taken all the plasma that's produced, and the only reason we're doing anything with this is namely because of these artillery towers. These heavy artillery towers, I've got to assume they do something awesome. And they consume 25 supercharged plasma. So we take the regular plasma coming out of these plants, run it through the superchargers,
deposit depleted.
And then we've got this sort of band of pipes going down here, and you'll see these 4-layer thick walls. So we're going to put some artillery turrets, lots and lots of random turrets as well, all the way along these wall segments. Now you can see in the bottom right map what this looks like, but I'll have a quick run around the perimeter before I put down the turrets. I'm not sure exactly how many turrets we're going to have and how spaced, but this should just be our core base area that we cannot allow to fall. Everything outside of that is disposable, namely because all our weapons and ammunition is produced off-planet, all the research, everything like that is on other planets, so who cares? But this third side here is just a chasm that they can't get through. Unless they've got flyers. I don't think they have flyers, though. I haven't seen any flyers, so... Yeah, no, we'll just assume they don't have any flyers, hopefully. Anyway, let me install some turrets along this wall. Did you know those meteors can actually smash up your base? I had no idea. This thing took out an outpost. Oh, well, that's new. Well, just we got a bunch of ironium we're never going to use. But as we were saying, this here is the setup I've gone with. I've decided to get 2 miniguns, 2 railguns, and 1 artillery piece, and then just bunch them up with a mine layer and some repair behind it. The reason for that is the railguns use energy. There's only 3 different ammo types for your towers. There's energy, low caliber bullets, and finally you have explosives. So your rocket towers, for example, also use explosives, along with the artillery towers. So if we use rocket towers, same thing, they'd use explosives. So instead we just went with the artillery, see how they'll work out. And then for the energy weapons, you have a choice between plasma, lasers, all that. I just want railguns because the pierce damage means they hit multiple targets, and I assume we're going to be dealing with multiples. So as you can see, another similar node, exact same setup, and then another setup over here, same thing, same over here, all the way around. We've just got a few batches going all the way around the base. Now to help us out, we've changed some of our abilities up. Right now, we're loaded up with the time shifter, whatever the hell it's called. Time warp? Yeah, this slows down time for us. We can still move as normal, and we get to fire and do stuff, but our enemies will be moving at slower speeds. Much slower speeds. Gives us more time to think and act.
Build more storage
and then at the same time, in here we've got all the weapons. So we've got a couple of spears equipped with a few things. We've got 2 railguns. Now, normally you're not supposed to dual wield, but the railguns kind of don't require a lot of energy to fire, so we can fire them for quite a long time before we drain our reserves. Nuclear missile launcher and a minigun. I think we're well sorted. The plan will be to hop around to all the hotspots and just start laying down the law. And one thing I went with railguns, railguns can pass through walls, meaning we can just stay on the opposite side of walls and shoot people, as opposed to rockets, nukes, miniguns, and a whole bunch of other lasers. There's a whole bunch of other weapons that can't shoot through walls, but piercing railguns that can go through walls, oh hell yeah. Look at that rate of fire. Oh, that's going to be bad. I've also got some rate of fire mods going on there. Where is it? There's mods you can install into all your weapons. So for the railguns, they've got range, rate of fire, and reduced ammo consumption on both of them. That way they can just shoot more, use less ammo, just hopefully are good. Same thing, decreased amount of ammunition on the nuke launcher, increased number of projectiles fired consecutively. It'll sometimes fire multiple shots for every time you fire it. And, we've got that twice. Increases the number of projectiles fired simultaneously. It gets a bit crazy, I think. This, we've got a minigun with homing projectiles, decreases the cost of the ammunition consumed, and enables damage over time for the weapon. We stuck on some electricity damage with the bullets. Anyway, over here we've got a damage increase of 2 poison and fire, and this one's got ice damage, lightning damage, and poison damage, because why not? Now, I checked out these upgrades, the energy sensors. These things give you a regen, radar range, and they also increase how much resources get dropped, or how much resources you get from drops. However, this was, see, resource drop rate was up by 50% for all of these. I was going to start running with these, but I thought, nah. So what I've done here is gone a little bit of a blend. We've thrown in some defensive gear, gives us movement speed upgrades, basically. It increases our movement speed by, 3.8 kilometers per... And we've got 2 of them installed, which means we can move quite zippily with these 2, get to where we need to be, and outrun most of the enemies that could try and chase us down. Handy, we can get to and out of danger faster. We still have enough shield capacity that I'm quite happy with it. And the extra hit points it gives us is plus 50 hit points per. That gives us an extra 100 hit points And that will all get healed up when we activate this instant repair skill, meaning we can get 100% of our hit points back, and that's got a cooldown of 25%. I was going to go with some cooldown reductions, but actually, maybe. Nah, not worth it. I think we're good to go.
Carbonium deposit depleted.
Let's go activate this rift, shall we?
Depleted.
I waited until morning so we can have all of this stuff and actually see it visible. Let's hook up the plasma there. That should be the last thing we need to do. I also cleaned up some messes around the base, like wrong piping and stuff.
I am initiating Rift Station diagnostics.
Please verify the list of resources that are listed in the Rift Station charger procedure. Prepare the Rift Station to power up the portal back to Earth.
Necessary to begin the Rift
Accumulate the energy for the initiation shard. Yeah. So it turns out we needed to build 4 of these
Carbonium
rift
deposit
stabilizers around this thingy.
Ion deposit
Pretty
depleted.
easy. We just deleted a few things and chucked them in. I believe these technologies are based on some of these floating rocks you find in some of the missions. But hopefully once those are down, we can actually finish the mission or start the end mission. Currently we have a triple raid coming in here. You know what? I think we can take care of that pretty quickly. With these turrets you can get your hand on, they definitely help with killing enemies. They are incredibly powerful. With these and some mines, you're pretty much able to hold off everything that comes near you. And I think that was a nuclear mine. They're not even getting close. Okay, this is not the end game raids, of course, but oh look, big rock monster. Big rock monster dead. Oh, are we starting to get attacked by rock monsters now? That's actually kind of nice. I was thinking the raids weren't going to get much more dangerous, but I think we've hit that stage of the game where they're actually ramping them up just a little bit. Though it's kind of annoying that they're not even getting on the screen. We can't even see what we're killing. Oh well. Let's skip it forward to rift jumps time. We are ready to rift. Activate the rift station power-up sequence. I presume it's this thing? Rift station?
Station power-up sequence initiated.
Yep, that would appear to be the rift station power-up.
Intense electromagnetic waves. I am detecting
Minor gravitational field disturbances. But when are you going to say something like quantum? There's always quantum somewhere in these things.
I can feel the ground shaking. The weather is going crazy. It looks like the whole planet is going mad.
Excellent, excellent. Oh, there we go. That's a lot of them.
I'm not sure if I'm stressing more about the battle or by
I think that's them dead. I think that's the first thing taken care of.
every day fighting for survival.
Ooh,
We are prepared for
this
battle.
is not
Here we are.
too bad so far. But they're definitely bringing some new toys to the table. Dear Lord, these railguns are just amazing. Oh, never mind. I did actually manage to run out of ammo. Did I miss someone?
A building has been destroyed.
Tower
Wait.
destroyed.
Seriously? Where did we end up with a tower
There
destroyed?
is a breach in our walls.
Oh, probably
Carbonium
over here.
deposit
Yeah.
depleted.
Ion deposit
Well, that's fine.
depleted.
Couple of nukes. Bets on whether or not they actually get back to our base. Jesus. I think we got a few of them. Jesus Christ. You're dead too.
One of our portals has been destroyed.
And done. Why is there that electrical field thing around those? Is it the minigun doing that?
Wall
Done,
destroyed.
done, done.
Carbonium deposit depleted. Base
oh.
is under attack.
Oh
Iron
wait, there's
deposit
attacks
depleted.
everywhere. Okay, so it's basically run around and kill lots
One
of
our
stuff.
buildings has been destroyed.
I think this is going to be mostly us just running around killing stuff because... Oh wow, is that corpse in midair? Yep, that corpse is in midair. Guys, what are you doing? What's with the aggro? We're just trying to turn your planet into a nice, farmland for human beings. Why you gotta be like this, huh? Yeah, we'll just pop back home for a second, completely recharge all our hit points. Oh,
One of our walls has been destroyed.
how about a couple of double spears? Oh, why can't my spears work? Ah! Oh, there we go. Spears are working again. Yeah, never mind.
One of our energy connectors has been destroyed.
Jesus. I probably shouldn't have gone with the double railguns. I'm going through the ammo way too fast. Still totally worth it. You missed me. And you missed me. Hey, you guys. Missed me. Oh, also missed me. Dear Lord.
Carbonium deposit depleted.
I think there's a lot
Iron
of them.
deposit depleted.
Fine. Eat nuke. Then eat
One of our buildings has been
minigun.
destroyed.
More nuke.
Tower destroyed.
An energy connector has been destroyed.
Seriously? You're worried about an energy connector? I'm fighting for my life here.
Portals has been destroyed.
And what do we got left? You, die. Why is our energy ammunition going up so slowly? Let's find somewhere else to
There
be.
is a
Oh,
breach in our walls.
that looks like a bad
Carbonium
place over
deposit
there.
Depleted.
Base is under attack.
Hey, you,
Iron
die.
deposit depleted.
We're going to go
One of
nuke
our
some baddies
buildings
over
has
here.
been destroyed.
I feel like we're moving too
One
slow.
of our energy connectors has been destroyed.
I didn't change out the maintenance things, did I? There we go. Much better. Now, where were we? Ah, yes.
Warning.
Killing these
Hostile
things.
creatures are coming from a nearby nest. You should
Really?
go there and clear it out.
I would if I could, buddy, but I'm kind of busy right now. Something to do with a bunch of enemies and... Oh, cool. Rock monsters. Look, paste.
One of our walls is being destroyed. A
Oh,
tower
no, we
has
lost
been
another
destroyed.
wall.
Carbonium deposit
I wonder if any of them will
depleted.
actually make it to our
Iron
defensive
deposit
towers.
depleted.
One of our portals has been destroyed. Warning, a new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest. A building has been destroyed.
Oh,
An energy connector has been
there's a
destroyed.
skull thing
Tower
over here.
destroyed.
Is that a
Base
boss?
is under attack.
If there's a boss, that would actually be pretty cool. Oh, no.
Destroyed.
Whoa! I think our artillery just opened up there.
Carbonium deposit depleted.
I can't actually see what's going on. It's just a big cloud of smoke. But I think we got them. I can tell by the meat chunks flying out of the area.
One of our buildings
Jesus.
has been destroyed.
A tower has been destroyed.
An energy
Right.
connector has been destroyed.
Hey, you. How did those...
Portal has been
How did they
destroyed.
survive that? I made a few changes to the announcers, so hopefully they stopped talking so loudly all the time. It was getting really frustrating. Hey, look, enemies. Dead. Dead. Christ. The minigun, however, is probably still my favorite gun. Oh, God. Yeah, that's a double nuke. Dear Lord. I think I've got lightning damage on something because it's definitely making things go all kind of toasty looking. Hey, you, artillery boys. Why don't you all die? Yeah, that's much better. Those artillery boys are actually quite soft once you get in close to them. Anything left alive? Oh, look, a piece of rock just flew from whatever that was. I really have to start playing around with survival later on. This would see so much fun in survival. I imagine some absolutely chaotic fights. Anyone else left alive? Oh, god damn it. Seriously, you just have to go hunting then. Where are you? There you go. I was wondering where you guys were. Any others? Seriously? Oh, you know what? I'm not even going to care about the ones that get too close to our base. They're going to get taken out by the enormous amount of turrets. We've pretty much killed everything solo. There's something to be said for just upgrading your mech to absolutely ludicrous levels of firepower. Yeah. Hey. Nuke to see you. No, that was terrible. Anyone left alive? Nope. Nope, couple. But we're killing bugs. Can we just wait until I'm finished with the bugs? Oh, look, a boss.
This moment is
Nukes. Oh, fine. Look, just let me kill a few more. I'll be over in a minute. Where was I? You guys down here. Hey, you guys. What the hell? Bugs. You all deserve to die. You're messing with my radars. Ooh, there's another boss over here as well. Ow. You were a little bit closer than I was expecting. Oh, did you just eat a... I think that guy just ate an actual artillery shot to the face. Done. And where's this boss? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Let's fire some nukes in there. I think they're talking in the dialogue about something, but I really don't care. I'm too busy killing stuff. You, die. Is there anything else left alive? I mean, let's face it, you're not breaching my base. You can't even get past my mech. Fine. Fine. We'll do it. You're about to travel through the rift portal back to Earth. Wait, I have a choice? So I could just stay here and keep killing bugs? 1 second, I'm going to save this. Alright, first up, let's rift and see what happens if we go through here. Yeah, I don't think anyone's taking that base. We have so much weaponry around it.
Congratulations, Riftbreaker Novak. You've secured Galaxia 37 for colonization. This is a huge step forward for all of humanity. Our expeditionary forces can start building up a colony. This planet has an abundance of natural resources that will enable our civilization to thrive for centuries to come. Your bravery and persistence will serve as an inspiration for future generations of Riftbreakers. The galaxy is full of planets that are waiting to be discovered and explored. Our new home on Galatea 37 will allow us to go further than we have ever gone before.
Wait, Galatea or Galatea? I'm pretty sure they pronounced it 2 different ways going through that game. So basically, we're like a space virus. We go through and infect planets so we can infect other planets. Yeah, no, seems about right. Yeah, I'm done with that. Now let's see what the other ending was. I'm assuming if you stay there, you can just keep killing bugs, or maybe the AI in your mech goes kind of crazy. Alright, we have 28 seconds left on that, and while we're waiting, I think I'm just going to go kill some bugs. Hey, you guys. Yeah, that minigun is definitely really awesome. However, the railguns I'm kind of disappointed in. I was not expecting them to deplete as quickly as they did. That's my own fault. I probably shouldn't have been dual wielding them. But it's just, when you're able to do that and kill an entire line of enemies, it's just too much fun. Oh my god, I didn't even use the grenades. Ooh. Hey, too close, too close. Stranger danger. Oh my god. Eat grenades. Anyone else want more grenades? Come on, seriously, I've got all the grenades in the world. Just eat them up. Eat them up. Dear Lord, I keep forgetting I can just stand still and... Oh, god damn it. The ending, yeah. Hey, what happens now? I assume the AI goes nuts. You just broke mission parameters.
Opening the portal would only lead to the destruction of this planet. The creatures that we've been fighting were only trying to protect
Ah, the hippie ending. Got it.
Humanity is just like these creatures. It's an apex predator trying to survive by devouring other species, constantly expanding its territory.
Yeah, it's pretty much capitalism.
We can't stop humanity from colonizing this planet, but we can take more time to study it, to learn how to preserve as much as we can and how to...
Good luck with that.
They will send someone else to complete this task.
Yes, but if we shoot them, they won't get the task completed, remember? So we could just keep shooting the people who show up. Alright, so it's 2 endings. Maybe there's more. Well, it turns out we get to keep playing and finish off all these baddies, which kind of... Nice. Whoa! Oh, damn it, they're all lined up as well. Hold on. Let's switch to some better weaponry. You guys, eat a nuke. And spread and more nukes. Oh god, this... What the hell? Oh, sorry, wrong gun. Minigun is just so amazing, though. I can understand why it's just one of the more popular guns. It kicks ass. Yeah, there's some more daddies. Oh, damn it. Random mobs are spawning again because we don't have radar coverage out this far. Come here. Die. Hey, did you just nibble me in the back? Stop that. Anyone want some nukes? Mmm, tasty. I gotta love the shockwaves on these things. Alright. Oh god, I think they strayed in range of the artillery turrets. Oh yeah, here comes one. You can see it on the map. Dear lord, those artillery turrets are awesome, and the range on them is epic. I really wish I'd started playing around with those. I think it'd be more fun. I don't know about more fun, but I think it'd be interesting to try the turrets and let the turrets do the killing. Like, let's go back. What if we just let the monsters rampage all the way through the base, doing whatever they want, and, well, until they get to our base and the turrets open up. I want to see what the artillery and all our turrets will do when they get close to us. Yeah, there's one of them down there. And we're not going to leave. We're going to stay nice and tucked up inside our base. In fact, I think it might be possible to not leave your base. If you put enough fodder on the outside, it would take them so long to get through to your core base, you'd be safe. Well, especially if your core base was, say, in the middle as opposed to on the edge of the map. And let's see how this works out. This time we get to see the attack waves roll in. Like, there's one attack wave from over here, one from over here, but that's it. I'm not seeing any other waves hitting our radar stations just yet. Maybe a certain amount after. Oh, there's a third one. But I mean, we have to survive... What, till it hits 100? Is that like 19 of 100 seconds? It doesn't seem like it. Yeah, whatever. Oh, here we go. Top left. Let's go over and have a look-see. I'm not even going to shoot. I just want to see what the artillery pieces are doing to everything over here. Hey guys, how you doing? Oh, God. That looks like it hurt. Yeah, Any more artillery pieces want to chime in? Oh, yeah, I think a couple of them had a discussion with some people down there. It did not go well. That discussion was very uncomfortable. People didn't like it. Oh my god. Those artillery are totally worth it. Hey, stop shooting me. Yeah, I can shoot back too. No, I should stop doing this. I should be just enjoying the explosions as they all get mincemeated. Come on. Oh, wow, there's a lot of them. Come on into artillery range, boys. You're not going to live very long, and I forgot to put on my correct armor today, didn't I? Sorry about that. Had to do a little bit of change of gears so we could run faster. Well, I think they're all going to die horrifically out here. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on, get in range of the turrets. Oh my god. It hits like a nuke. Oh, I swapped out one of the railguns for the whatchamacallit, the high caliber rifle. It works pretty much like a railgun, but it uses a different type of ammunition. Ooh, there's a big fiery one. Ooh. And the big fiery one just ate a bunch of fire explosions. Jesus. The artillery is amazing. Alright, let's pull back to the base. Considering we haven't really got involved in anything, yeah, it's going to take him forever to chew through all the surrounding. Like, we have reinforced walls over here, so you're talking about 3-4 thick layer walls. It takes them so long to get through. Yeah, it's going to take them forever. And why does something have no power over here? How did I mess up? Anyway, map-wise, you can see no one's really getting too close. You see the odd blobs getting annihilated. The radar can actually... You definitely need radar around these areas just to make sure that your artillery can hit things. Oh, look at that. There's a red blob trying to make it towards us. How close is that red blob going to get? Come on, red blob. How close? Where are you? Ah, no. That orange glow in the distance was how close they got. Kind of unfortunate. We're just going to have to wait until they're finished chewing through our outside buildings and start to get up to our walls. This here is the ammo storage for all of our weapons. We can see where the low caliber, high caliber, explosive, liquid, all of those for the towers. You notice the towers have 0 high caliber. That's because there's no high caliber ammunition used by any of the towers. Just something to note. Explosives tower wise, we are barely tickling into that ammo supply. We could definitely put down a few more. But you know what? Let's go out and have a look and see what the artillery towers are saying to everyone. Oh, you, come here. Come here. And railguns gotcha. Oh my god. I think they missed a few, but I suppose it's artillery, so... Jesus! Anyone else wanna... Come on, come on. Yep, you're dead. Anyone else? Where's the bosses? The bosses should be here shortly. Come on, guys. The portal's almost open and you're not even making it close. Where are we? Right here, there's a boss somewhere, is there? Oh, there we go. Come on, boss. Oh, we have loads of stuff over here as well. I'm really curious to see what's dying over here. Oh, you guys, come on, come with me. Come on. We got cookies this direction. Come on. Come on. Oh, the boss just died to artillery shells. There you go. Lots of chewy things for you to chew on. You know, power and... Oh my god. There's just nothing left. The amount of explosions that are just going off. Oh, I'm just going to slow down time. Look at this. Look at this. Too fast for you. Never mind. Now, I want to see these guys get hit by artillery. All of you. You know... Dear Lord. Yeah, that's a lot of dead ones. Where's their artillery? I could swear there was some of them shooting at us. It doesn't matter. Yeah, and you're dead. Did we actually have to... Like, we barely had to defend anything before that happened. I think maybe we overprepared, like, just an awful lot. You know what? Let's just go kill some of them. Yeah, here you go. Have some rails and some sniper rifles and some grenades and just some general carnage. Oh, look, lots of them. And they're dead. I do love piercing weapons just for the sheer amount of carnage you can get off with these things. Dead, 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 dead. You'll just notice that there's just streams of dead things because the pierce weapons kill everything in a line. Anyone left alive? Anyone? Oh, come on. Seriously, those two? Oh, look! Damn it. There was a portal down here. Ah, fine. Oh, there's a portal down here. No, that portal's gone too. God damn it. I'm gonna go down and say hello to that giant blob of enemies down there. Actually, why don't we just go home and wait for that giant blob of enemies to show up? Then that giant blob of enemies can get artilleried into pieces and we can watch and laugh. Here comes a whole bunch of enemies. Come on, come on. It's just raining artillery fire. These have got to be the most fun turrets. Sure, they're ridiculously difficult to get your hands on because of how late they are in the game. They require superheated plasma, rockets, an entire base. But oh my god, the mess they make. Yeah, come on. Give me some artillery shells in here. Give them some lovin'. Or actually, let's get them closer to the walls. Maybe some of the miniguns and plasma turrets would like to have a word with them. Or railgun turrets. No, no. They want to stop and chew on power plants. But I do love that if you just make enough fodder, they can't make it through to your core base in time. Dear lord. The ground is just glowing red from all of the stupid shooting that's been going on. No, you missed. You missed. You missed. Oh god. I want to play this on survival, but like infinite resources, and just see how much insanity you can get on the screen at the same time. Though I really kind of wish you could zoom out a little bit more to admire it all. Oh, look at all the shooters. They're the ranged ones, so that means when they get hit, it's just going to be a big blob of splatters. They have literally 0 hit points. Well, not enough to withstand a blast from artillery pieces. And dead. Look at that orange glow. That is just so beautiful. Anyway, I think we have definitively proven that it's not that bad to try and finish this game once you have some ridiculously overbuilt defenses. They didn't even get to our walls. Well, okay, they got to our outer wall stuff, or our outposts. But honestly, most of those were already dead. There's very little resources left out there. Most of our resources are coming in from off-planet, which is probably a good idea. Anyway, I am going to cut out this ridiculousness here. Just let's have one last look at that. That is just so much red glowy goodness. I love it. So, what do I think of this odd little title? It feels a bit strange because it goes in 2 directions. It's sort of a base builder combined with a shooter. It feels more like this should be just all about the shooting. The best part about this is the combat. And it feels like they threw on the base building element to give you something to defend and sort of to add to your firepower. But realistically, let me try and explain it this way. I feel like they wanted you to build these big square bases defended with walls and turrets. But the problem was you can just do something like this where you build outposts. And the outposts just turn out to be far more efficient than building those bases. You just run a power outlet to, say, over here, and then we just chuck down 3 walls around everything. A 3-layer deep wall means that the enemies will come along and it will take them so long to chew through these walls that you can just teleport over here and just start riddling them down. And then, okay, fine, maybe 3 attack waves come in and hit 3 different locations. But if they're all 3 layers of level 2 or level 3 wall deep, you can just teleport between one, the other, and the next, and you won't even use an outpost. Near the end, I'd gotten down to just the science of I'd show up, kill everything, move on to the next section, kill everything, and you quickly annihilate everything in the area. I would literally only put 1 turret in here, and that 1 turret's job was just to clean up the stuff I missed. There'd always be 1 or 2 little nibblers around the wall somewhere that I forgot, and that turret would take care of it. Put in some repair drones, come back and repair the wall segments, you could take care of a whole raid in a few minutes. So this just turned out to be a more efficient way of playing the game than the way I think they wanted you to play the game. Though I should point out, I don't think I played this game the way they meant. There's all these missions here that I didn't do. Once I found out I could use plants to get the necessary resources, I just went, well, that seems really simple. I'll just do it that way. It was just simpler, faster, and more efficient. Also, it gives you an infinite supply of the resources, and you don't have to go worry about going back and replacing the mines. Which also leads us to another weird quirk. You don't want to stay on your home planet. Your headquarters area is the worst place to hang around. When I stay here, I've got to worry about the timer that's always going off in my head going, there's going to be an attack soon. Because there will be an attack at some point that will hit your bases and you'll have to come back and defend it and teleport and you'll have to spend 4 or 5 minutes dealing with it. So every time I'm sitting here trying to figure out the numbers for, how many of these do I need to go with that, to go with this, I know that I'm wasting time, that I should pause the game, look at a wiki or something first and look up the information that way. Because if I'm in here in real time, I'm just waiting for the next attack, which is going to waste more of my time. Which is a weird way to be thinking about the game. God, I seem very negative. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the game. It just has some weird features that seem to just clash with each other. I think maybe the survival mode might explain some of those decisions. Also, some of the environmental issues that can strike you, like, say, hailstones is probably my biggest peeve. Hailstones will basically do a damage over the entire map. And it's only a small amount of damage, and it can only damage buildings down to 50% of their health. Why? Why put that in? What use is that? it doesn't actually kill anything, it just leaves you with a bunch of things in red and causes your whole map to flash red for a while. The amount of damage it does to walls and buildings is negligible. So it's really just a case of, great, then do I really want to spend all my time running around looking for those still damaged wall segments? Where are they? They're around here somewhere, right? Ah, yes. Here's the wall segments that got damaged by the last section of, whatever it was, Hailstones, that I didn't care about. Oh, and look, all of these power conduits, everything. Like, there's a whole bunch of buildings that got a tiny little bit damaged because of those things. I don't get the point. Don't be wrong, God, I sound so negative about this game, don't I? It's not that I actually quite enjoyed playing large quantities of this. It's just there's some weird design choices that I don't quite understand. Another thing I'd like is the ability to turn off the notifications about carbonium deposit exhausted, ironium deposit exhausted, all that. There's just so much, or storage is full. There should be some way to mute those. I can't find it in the options. They're just constant. Every time you move back to a place, it kind of slams you. I've tried turning off a bunch of stuff, but I'm not sure if I'm missing something. You still want to get the audio alerts that, there's an attack wave coming. So we'll confirm that and see if it happens. I'd just like to be warned, hey, there's an attack incoming. You should probably defend for that. But I wonder if turning that off turns off those as well. Another weird thing is the Bioscanner. This thing, 1, 2, 3, 4. It takes about 3 to 4 seconds to actually scan a plant. Why? This is just wasting my time. Yep, do I really want to go around and do this? The thing is, there's a whole bunch of plants that could be useful, and you feel like you should go around and scan them, but then that means you're just running around the map like this going, oh, is this plant worth it? And then until I can't recognize half the differences between these plants. I think that plant and that plant are actually the exact same plant, it's just they're completely different sizes. Yeah, I think that's the same one. And scanning these plants improves the efficiency of... Oh, there's one over there. That's it. That's one of the orangey ones. The orangey ones are... Oh, I don't know, that gives me something I can't remember. I think I'm farming a few of those. But you can go around and do all of that and improve the efficiency of your farms, but... that's not combat. I really don't want to be wasting my time doing that. There's ways to exploit it if you want, and you could definitely get really high amounts of efficiency. For example, if we click on one of these plants here, if you have got a familiarity level of, say, 2, you don't get any real bonus. When you go up to familiarity level 10, you get a nice big bonus in what the plant will produce in terms of resources. So scanning plants gives you more resources, which is great if you're planting them. But that kind of encourages you to sit around scanning your plants, because the plants that grow in that you're planting, there's the chance for them to be scannable, which means it's a nice idea to maybe just sit around in your farms for ages scanning these to improve the efficiency of your harvesting. And no, this game is supposed to be all about the shooting. Why would you want this? Also, it's a bit finicky using this thing. I really wish it was a wider beam. There's more than a few times I've been scanning something from a distance, trying to avoid aggroing some mobs, and then you see it sort of drifts. So it's something to do with whatever way you move the camera, and then I try and nab something, and the beam just sort of drifts a little bit left to right, or sometimes one direction. And if you don't compensate for it, you can end up starting scanning a plant, and then you sort of mess up, and it just drifts off of it, and you lose the scan. Annoying, but not the end of the world. I really wish this was more circular, like the mineral scanner, which still haven't found too many uses for outside of the missions. Alright, I'm going to stop with the negativity here. I feel like I'm being way too harsh on this game. Thing is, the game is actually quite fun. It's enjoyable as... Oh, wow. Yeah, stuff like that, that's just fun. The weapons, the combat, even the feel of using the weapons is amazing. And the enemies are nice and varied, the biomes are amazing. They put a lot of time and effort into this. And yeah, there's no warning about my walls getting attacked, is there? So yes, your choices are either to turn off the notifications that you know you're under attack, which will also turn off the carbonium deposit exhausted, storage full, all those. But you can't turn off the storage full and still be advised of attacks on your base. That's kind of an oversight. I wish they'd separate those two out. But I mean, it's still early days. I think this game was only released a week or two ago, so I'm sure they'll patch up a bunch of this stuff. It's just right now, as the game stands, there's a few quirks that are a little bit annoying. Overall, it's pretty fun. There's one thing I haven't actually discussed yet, and that is number 5, this Antigravity Mine. This Antigravity Mine, this is now available in all my playthroughs. The moment I start a playthrough and build an armory, this Antigravity Mine is in my inventory. I believe I will also have another item in my inventory as well, this new basic lamps. There are things you can find going through your playthroughs that will then carry over to your subsequent playthroughs and survival playthroughs as well. And them showing up in survival is what makes them very important. I have no idea how many there is. I've tried looking it up on a wiki. There's nothing on it. So I think you're probably going to want to go through and finish all of these missions and look around for all of the little presents you can open up, those weird blob things that you can open up to find things inside. Because getting all those will help you survive the survival runs. I might actually do a survival run or two. I don't know. Depends. We'll see what the interest is like. This game does not seem that very popular with viewers. But end of the day, is this game worth it? No idea. I bought it because I thought it looked interesting, and I got about 30-40 hours of playtime out of it. Well, I will get about 30-40 hours of playtime out of it before I'm finished. Whether you like it or not, it's up to you. You saw the way I played through it. You could probably play through it some different ways, so choice is yours. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough, and good luck.